Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. So are you a master number 11 who has difficulty with relationships, either keeping relationships or difficulty when it comes to love? Then you have come to the right place, because we're going to talk about why master number 11s have so much difficulty when it comes to love and relationships. But I'm also going to show you how you can turn it all around and have the relationships that you have always dreamed of very, very easily. Now, of course, if you want me to go more into depth and more into detail, because there's a lot of information to cover when it comes to this topic and this area, then you can always book a reading with me. Then I'll put the information to that below in the description box. Now, this will apply to anybody whose life path number is in master number 11, but it will also apply to you if you have an 11 somewhere in your core chart, such as your expression destiny number or your soul's urge or your birthday number, and you really resonate with the 11 energy. But before we get into the video, if you want to check out other videos that I've done on master number 11, best careers for master number 11, most compatible numbers for master number 11, and so on, check out those videos. I'll put links to them below. Now, I've noticed a common theme with a lot of the master number 11s that book readings with me. And the common theme is relationships, keeping relationships, and love tends to be difficult for the master number 11. This is a common theme that I've seen with you guys. And you see this more with the 11s, because 11s are very unique in the fact that they're dealing with masculine and feminine energy. So if you look at the 11, it's got two ones in it, right? And one is a very masculine number. It has a very masculine energy to it. It's all about independence. It's all about individuality, leadership, and the 11 has two ones in it, right? It's got the double ones. But the 11 also has a lot of the two energy within it as well, because when you add the two ones together, you get a 2. And the 2 has a very feminine energy to it. It's very receptive, and it's more, it's more of a team player, more wanting to work with other people, wanting companionship, wanting to be in partnership, needing that other person, needing balance, needing to be in harmony. So 11s are dealing with this duality within them, with the masculine and the feminine energy. And so this can definitely be very positive, right? To have that dualism within you, that masculine and that feminine energy, can really help you guys to succeed in life and to do these really unique, cool things that some of the other numbers can't do. But at the same time, it can hurt you guys too if you haven't really learned how to balance that masculine giving and feminine receiving energy. So that's what it is. It's learning how to balance the two and leaning into both of those energies instead of just one of them. So I've noticed with 11s, sometimes they will either lean more into the one energy and just, leave out the two energy, or they'll lean completely into the two energy and kind of just ignore the one energy. And so for you guys really need to learn how to balance the two and use both of them to your advantage, because you really do have a gift. Right? You have a gift because you can use the energy of both of these numbers to your advantage. It really is a gift to have a number that holds the vibration of two different numbers at the same time. So seeing this more as a gift and working to balance the two can really help you guys in relationships. So what I've seen happening with 11s is often with the one energy, there's a need for independence. There's a need to kind of do things on their own. So sometimes when they're in relationships with people, they will push people away, and they will kind of do things, sometimes even subconsciously, like they're not even aware of this, but they'll do things to kind of push the other person away. And it's all happening on a subconscious level so that they can become more independent, right? And to have that uniqueness, individuality with it that's contained within the one energy. And so they will do that. But then because of that two energy that is all about companionship and partnership, what will happen is they will try to pull that person back that they pushed away. So maybe they push somebody away, but then the two energy needs that person and wants them to come back. And so they will try to fix the situation so that they can have that partnership again that they that they subconsciously kind of sabotaged, right? So there's always a push and pull going on with them between the 1 and the 2 energy. So with some Master 11s, not all of them, but with some of them, you will see this hot and cold energy. And this hot and cold energy can sometimes sabotage relationships for you guys. So I'm not saying all of you do this, but if you are one of the 11s that does this, just be aware of this, because it's not the kind of energy that is conducive to having a healthy relationship and healthy partnership. You want to keep yourself in check. You want, every time you're doing this, you want to remind yourself, okay, am I pushing this person away because this is, happening subconsciously for me to have more space, to have a little bit more time alone, to have more independence? Am I going to regret this? Am I going to do something to try to get this person back? Try to keep yourself in check if you find yourself doing that. Another thing I forgot to mention since I filmed this video is that there's the other group of 11s out there who only choose people or are only attracted to people who are not emotionally available and are not good matches for them. So it's not that you're the one that's pushing the other person away. You are craving commitment, you are craving companionship because of that 2 energy within you. And you're not the one that's doing things to sabotage the relationship to gain independence, but you're choosing somebody who's doing those things, right? You're choosing only people that push you away, that are not available for you, and that kind of keep you on the fringes. And you're choosing those people because in the end, even if you're not consciously aware of this, you're able to maintain your independence, which is demonstrated by the 1 energy, because in the end, those relationships don't work out, right? You're never really able to get what you want. You're never really able to get the intimacy and the connection that you want, because those people, they kind of keep you on the sideline. So it's kind of like you're unconsciously choosing these people, because in the end, you still get to maintain your independence. And so the 11s that are in this group, they will often say, no, that's not me. I don't want to be independent. I want to be in a relationship. I want something that will last forever. And so I ask them, if that's true, then why are you choosing people that are not good for you? People that are not emotionally available, or people that keep you at a distance, or people that do not treat you well, and do not treat you with the respect that you deserve. And why is it that when somebody shows interest in you and demonstrates that they want those things from you, that you're not interested in those people? That you're only interested in the people that push you away? So when I tell them this, they start to have an awareness that deep down inside of them, there is a battle going on within them between the 1 and the 2 energy, by them choosing people that are not good for them, and the relationship never ultimately working out in the end as a result of that. Another thing with 11s is that I noticed that with you guys, when you're younger, you tend to be more like the 2 energy, which can be very people-pleasing, right? Wanting to have harmony, wanting to have balance. So sometimes you'll do things to please other people, to help, just make your relationships as balanced and happy as possible, right? So you see that sometimes with 11s when they're younger. They tend to be more in the 2 energy. But then a lot of times when they get older, they become more like the 1 energy, which is more independent and individualistic and, not interested in always pleasing other people, more focused on just doing their own thing and being unique. So sometimes you will see 11s that have become like 1s on steroids, right? So 1s are already very individualistic, but because of the double 1 energy within you, sometimes you will see 11s that have become like 1s on steroids, where they're just, the 1 energy, but it's like so heightened within you. Now, I'm not saying this is the case with all 11s. Some 11s really are more like the 2 energy, like, they're like that when they're younger, and they remain like that as they get older. But what I've seen with a lot of clients that have come to me is that often they will become more like that 1 energy when they get older. And sometimes it can be even more extreme than your typical 1 because of the double 1s. So my advice to you 11s who are in this situation is to When it comes to partnerships and relationships, try to lean more into that 2 energy because it is within you. It's been within you this whole time, ever since you were a child up until now. It might be dormant, but it's there. And so it's easily accessible to you if you choose to use it. And I often do tend to see it within you guys because you guys do tend to be very sensitive to other people and, compassionate and loving towards other people. So I do see that 2 quality within you. But you guys need to really harness and lean into that 2 energy when it comes to relationships and partnerships. You can lean more into that 1 energy when it comes to doing your thing, right? You guys are so unique and you guys really are here to do something really unique that other people haven't done, and really to just like rise up from the ashes and kind of just, show other people the way. You guys are the ones. You guys are the ones that do that. You guys are the ones to show other people the way of how to do it and to be kind of like an inspiration to other people through the challenges that you go through. And you guys can do that, and lean into that 1 energy in that area, right? When it comes to your passion and your career and that kind of thing. But when it comes to relationships, switch off the 1 energy, which is the independence, right? And the individualism and about the ego, right? All I'm saying is that with your partner, shut that 1 energy off and become more like the 2 energy, which is about receiving, right? Receiving from the other person, working with the other person, and being as supportive as you possibly can to that person, because 2 is all about support. 2 is the number of, the mediator, it's the counselor, it's the person that supports their friend and is there for other people. So supporting your partner as much as you possibly can. But this is going to be different for every single one of you 11s that's watching, right? It's going to be different depending upon your situation and some of the other numbers in your chart as well. That doesn't mean that you have to shut down the 1 energy completely, right? Sometimes you will need to be the one that initiates, right? Because 1 is all about initiation, a doing energy. Sometimes you will have to be that in the relationship. But when it comes to your relationship, just trying to be more in the 2 energy as much as you possibly can is always going to help your relationship. And to those 11s who are choosing people who ultimately in the end will not be able to give you the kind of relationship that will last forever, my advice to you is to choose people who choose you. Choose people who treat you with respect. And awareness is everything. Now that you have this awareness, you will be able to break the cycle. Now, if you would like to book a personal reading with me so I can give you some specific guidance as to what exactly you can do personally based on the numbers in your specific chart, because everybody is different, right? And of course, there are so many more things that 11s can do to help in this area when it comes to relationships and love. So if you want to find out more about that, then you can book a personal reading with me. I'll put the information to that below in the description box. But definitely leave a comment below and let me know what your challenge has been as a master number 11 when it comes to relationships and love. Let us know in the comments below and what you have done to overcome this challenge, because I think it could help a lot of people. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with other people, make sure to check out my other videos on master number 11, and I would love to have you subscribe and to become part of the family. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I'm sending you light and love, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.